Well, hey, we are now less than 8 hours away from Wisconsin football. Tonight, the Badgers will face Miami of Ohio under the lights at Camp Randall Stadium. Armand Rahman continues our live coverage today outside of Camp Randall. Hi, Armand.
That's right, Josh. You know, it's never too early to bleed Bucky. And then Camp Randall here is definitely getting underway for game day later on tonight. You can see a couple of the kind of game day carts and staples going on, some signs going up. Monroe Street will obviously be closing here in just a little bit. And I'm seeing a lot of Badger gear on the people as we walk by. So this neighborhood of Madison, that is ready for Wisconsin football tonight, and good that it is, because it is a historic game. The last time that these two squared off, UW-Madison and the Miami of Ohio, it wasn't even close. It was right here at Camp Randall in 2015, so this is historic. Quarterback Joel Stave threw for 3 touchdowns, and the Badger defense tallied 3 interceptions and held Miami to only 157 total yards. In the end, Bucky blew out the Redhawks 58-0. Now, that was Paul Christ's first home win as head coach. However, this Red Hawk team is actually a little bit different. Last season, they did finish second in their conference with 9 wins. So we'll see if Bucky can continue that streak that they had 10 years ago with the Red Hawks. And we'll have more on the game later tonight on at 4, 5, and 6. Then be sure to tune in to News 3 Now tonight for special live coverage ahead of kickoff. Sports Director Andrew Banstra and Eric Franke will get you ready with Wisconsin Game Day live from the UW Fieldhouse at 6:30 leading up to the game. They'll break down what's new for the team and at Camp Randall this year. Then stay tuned at 7 for a more in-depth breakdown of the team and season. And if you're tailgating, don't worry, you can catch that on streaming on Channel 3000 Plus as we gear you up for everything game day. A couple of notes, like I said, be sure to watch out for those street closures later tonight. Also, the gift shop over at Camp Randall won't open until 4:30, and you will need a ticket to get in tonight because it is game day. New tonight at halftime, there'll also be a special light show using the stadium's new LED system and special light-up bracelets that you see at concerts. You know, Camp Randall just hosted Coldplay for their concert here, and those numbers were crazy, and it had a lot of cool little features and light shows there. So we'll see if Bucky can bring the same amount of fanfare as Chris Martin did. Who knows, maybe Bucky will be in the Jumbotron like that one CEO was at that other Coldplay concert. But we'll have to see that later on tonight. For now, reporting live outside Camp Randall on game day, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
All right, Armand, thank you. If you live or drive near Camp Randall, expect delays before, during, and after the game. Breeze Terrace and Monroe Street will be closed from 2 this afternoon to around 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. North Randall Avenue remains closed due to the ongoing construction. After the game, expect traffic restrictions near Regent Street between about 11 o'clock and midnight. All vehicles must turn right and exit outbound to help clear traffic from the stadium area. And be aware, there are areas where parking will not be allowed. They are westbound on Monroe Street, westbound on Regent Street, and eastbound on Johnson Street. Bus detours will be in effect all day for routes 82 and routes D and O. You can find all those details right now on channel3000.com. New this year at Camp Randall, you can now tap to scan your tickets. It's kind of like tap to pay. To access them at the gate, open your Apple Wallet or Google Wallet and select your mobile tickets, then tap to scan. Screenshots of tickets will not be accepted. You can download at go.wisc.edu/downloadmytickets. And if you're not entering the game with your group, you must transfer their tickets to them. You can do that on the Badger app or at go.wisc.edu/transfermytickets.